Hello YouTube. I had a couple questions from some people on, how to check the oil, as far as like when you're getting close to, if you're missing your mileage or whatever, and you're getting close to needing changing, and then where it's supposed to be on that line. This is a 2018 Tundra 5.7, and that oil change stick, or the check stick, is right here. You just pull that out. And you want to check, it's got two little dots on it. You can see I'm in between the dots, so that's where you want to be according to the manual. You can see mine's got a little coloration to it. And I've got maybe 1,000 more miles until I reach 5,000, which is like the manual says 10, but you can see the color, a little amber to it. And so I want to show you all what it looks like when you're getting close to needing to change it, and then where it's supposed to be on that stick in between those two dots, according to Toyota, is operating is fine. So when you're done checking, it just goes right back in. And that's it. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions. One other thing I wanted to show y'all since I was out here, I noticed it. This is the coolant. We put your antifreeze, and on the back side of it, you can see where it tells you what is full and what is low. You can see it written back there and down there on the bottom. Mine is closer to the low. A really cold morning, it's about 40 degrees, but I am gonna put a little bit in there just to get it closer to that full. But didn't know, if any of y'all knew that was written on the back of there, and that is your reservoir for your coolant. So this engine has 63,000 miles on it, and as you can see, it's a 5.7 Tundra, but it takes the 0W20. Manual says 10,000 miles. I don't like to push it. 5,000 is good enough for me. Maybe I'll let the oil filter go 10,000, but hadn't had any issues with this engine. 63,000 miles, runs great. Would definitely recommend it to anybody out there that's looking for something durable, reliable, and can tow up to 10,000 pounds. I tow a travel trailer, so and you can see this right here is the engine code, 3UR-FBE. It is a flex fuel, but I don't use the 85 stuff or the flex stuff. So this right here that we're looking at is power steering fluid, and you can see on there hot max and hot min, and then to the left over there is cold max and cold min. And this is a cold morning, like I said, about 40 degrees, and I'm fine on that. Right where I need to be on that power steering fluid. So hopefully, just hoping y'all find a few things on your engine. This over here, brake fluid, I did check that. You always want to be aware of that, but it's got the same line on there. There's a max up top and a minimum down below, and I'm good. I'm in there. I'm in between there, but that is something you want to check. Your brake fluid. Here's where your oil goes. Fuses, battery. We already checked the oil right here. Power steering fluid. We looked at the coolant. This is your air filter right here. Just pops open. Washer fluid. Let me know if you have any questions. Here's where the radiator top. You can check that to see if it's full too. It's mostly good as long as your reservoir right here is looking all right. just showed you that noise. That was the engine on crank up. Wanted y'all to hear what it sounds like. It's been running for maybe a couple minutes. You can see the mileage there and the temperature starting to creep up a little, and then the RPMs. I'm going to come back in a minute when it's back up to operating temperature and let y'all listen to it and see the RPMs. Alright, you can see we've been engine on for 12 minutes, 38 degrees outside. You can see that temperature creeping up and the RPM's dropping, and it's probably going to stay around there. You know, 700 or some RPM on a good idle when it's warmed up. You can see the oil pressure's good. The battery over here is good. Plenty of fuel. That temperature right there is creeping up. So there's just a couple things to look out for, you know, and I'll let you hear the difference in the sound too up here by the engine. You can tell it's quiet down just a little. Kind of got in there in its groove. But just some things to check again. Oil stick, power steering, here's your washer fluid, here's your air filter, here's your coolant, radiator cap. This is where you put your oil in, your fuses, your brake fluid, your battery. So let me know if y'all got any questions. Thank you.